Well, good afternoon. I'm on a low battery, so hopefully I can get this done fairly quickly. I'm going to try to make a few minutes of a video for my channel, The Tired Midnight Blogger, What Blogs at Midnight. I've been just making images of my dog, who frankly is so much cuter than me. There she is. She is my only overpaid assistant right now. Frankly, she's probably the only thing worth really looking at. Yes, I love you too. Yes, I love you too. So, what I'm going to do on this episode is I'm going to simply talk to you a little bit about what I'm going to be reviewing. I'm going to be reviewing, to begin with, The 1 Minute Millionaire. A lot of it will likely be similar, if not exactly the same, to what I've been doing on my blog, which is also, ironically, The Tired Midnight Blogger. What blogs at midnight? Set faces on stunned. Okay, so, I got this book back when I was still a married man. May God be praised that's over. And she was just insistent that I make X amount. I had to be the successful rich person. Otherwise, I was not worthy of being respected. I was not a good husband if I didn't make X amount, and I don't really want to delve into that too much. But she got this book, and I read it. I even kind of digested it, because that's what I do with some books. And it ended up being much better than I expected it to be, although I'm not a millionaire. So take that for what it's worth. That may not be the book's fault, that may be my fault. But essentially, I went to her and I said, hey, the book says, let's do X, Y, and Z. And she was a narcissist, and she was a gaslighter, and she always had some reason why she could throw me off. But eventually she just said, you were supposed to shut up and read the book. That was it. So, long and the short, here I am, now a single man. You may be surprised at that. And I have the book, and I'm going to give it another try. Maybe I shouldn't jinx myself, but I don't really expect to become a millionaire after at least one reading. I really don't know how all that works. I really don't. That's why I read the book. But if you would like to go on this journey with me and see whether or not a silly old man with a pudgy face and a sweet dog and a bunch of books can actually succeed, or at least get some improvement out of his life, we'll work on that together. My last blog, or actually my first blog post about this book, was entitled, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Can a slumdog really make it without becoming a slumlord? And if I could do that post over, I think I would entitle it, Can a Slumdog Make It Without Becoming a Sith Lord? In fact, I'm going to write that down, because that's probably going to be the title of this video. Sith Lord. Yes, and my overpaid assistant is down here. She's trying to tell me that I am full of stuff. Daddy, there's no way. You can't become a millionaire. I don't want that. I want you to give me lots and lots of love and treats. Well, yes, but if I'm a millionaire, I can get you a money house. Yes, just like the CEOs of Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast. And then you can have all the treats you could ever want. Well, Daddy, if that's the case, maybe you should keep going on with this. I would love for you to be a millionaire. Well, I would love that too. So my overpaid assistant is hoping that I will become a millionaire and that I will pay her an exorbitant amounts of doggy treats, which would verify the Reaganomics idea perfectly. So I am hoping to become a millionaire and do that without becoming a Sith Lord. Okay, good enough. So I'm going to discuss 3 things about the beginning of this book. I'll hopefully get that done within a few minutes because I really don't want this to go over 10, if I can do that. What's up with that title? What's up with all those affirmations? I mean, this book, I'm going to tell you. So most of these Post-its in here are a bunch of affirmations that you're supposed to be reading every day. Every day. And so far, I've mostly gotten that accomplished. Let me see here. Okay, here it is. See, this is the first manifestation. And there's 7 of them. And you're supposed to read those every day. What's up with that? And then the last thing, and I may end up making this over several posts. Oh, please don't throw up. Should I go see? I'm going to see. Then I'm going to come back. Okay. Stay put. Okay, baby girl, you didn't throw up. Good girl. Good girl. So, okay, the good girl did not throw up. That's more important. You're just too cute. You know what? Maybe I should just give up on this whole millionaire thing and do nothing but show everyone how beautiful you are. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe that's it. Yeah. So, and then the last thing I'm going to discuss, and that may be in the next video, is the whole idea of the enlightened millionaire, because in the beginning of the book, he talks a lot about how he wants there to be a bunch of millionaires out there, but he wants them to be enlightened, ethical people. Totally on board with that. I think that would make the world so much of a better place if the millionaires and billionaires out there were just acting like decent human beings. I think that would help a lot. But, just my opinion. That's all. I'm just a tired blogger. My opinion doesn't really count for much. So, I don't know about anyone else, but I really don't want to be referred to as a 1-minute man. I'm just saying. Especially if there's any potential females out there that would be interested in dating an ugly old man. I'm not a millionaire yet, but maybe. Who knows? But don't, please don't think of me as a 1-minute man. I don't want that. But anyway, have any of you ever heard of Poe's canon? Well, unless you've read my blog, of course not. There's no such thing. But Poe did have a rule that I've always held in my efforts, and I can't find it under any other name. So I am declaring it Poe's canon. eNotes.com explains it about as succinctly as anybody else. Edgar Allan Poe's belief that it is critical that the first sentence of a story should cause the reader to experience the effect for which the author strives. And I believe that that's a pretty good idea. Basically, the beginning needs to strike people, drag them in. You will watch this! Sorry. Okay. So, I polled a random fellow in Tulsa, asking him what his thoughts were about all this. And he says, "Yo, my name is Dwight Manfred, and Poe was very influential. I'm going to tell you, he is the reason why I wrote Rocky, and you should watch it." There are reasons why he got Oscars, and I haven't. So, anyway, the beginning is so very important, and I'm probably just scaring everybody away. But the ability to become a millionaire has always fascinated me. I have always thought, what must it take? Is it hard work? Is it just an incredible charisma? What is it that makes the so-called self-made millionaire? I'll probably be doing a little bit of research into that as well. But essentially, the reason why they entitled it with this, what I still think is kind of a terrible title, is, to their way of thinking, it only takes a minute to decide that you are worthy, that you can make it, you have the stuff to get it done. I really do not know. I hope they're right. I hope that it's worked for other people. Please, if you're someone out there and you're somehow unlucky enough to see this and you've gotten all the way through this to now, please leave some comments. Let me know. I would love to know, am I wasting my time and my viewers' time? Both of you. Or is this really something that will actually benefit me? Even if I don't become a millionaire, ignore that. Will it make me a better man? Will it make me a better friend? Will it make me a better human being? I guess we'll find out. Personally, I would have entitled it, "You Too Can Earn Big Bucks and How to Do So Without Being a Jerk." I like that title better. I still like that title better. I will finish later because my technology is not great. And also I don't really want to make you suffer too long. I'm going to call this one good. I will probably send this one unedited because I have some editing software, but I haven't played with it yet. But I want to at least get something posted. And I want to start posting minimum every Saturday. I don't know if that's going to be possible. I don't know. But that's my aim and my goal, is to have 3 blog posts every week and a video posted every week. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoyed it. You probably didn't learn anything except that I have a terrible opinion of the title. But if you want to go through this journey with me, and I'm sure all of you are just so ecstatic to do that, please like, subscribe, all that stuff that everybody's telling you to do. I kind of feel stupid even asking. I mean, you're either going to do it or you're not. And you're going to do that based off of, like, the quality of it. I'm so screwed. Okay, well, until I do become a millionaire and then hire some of the people who have made me suffer and then fire them in execration, make mine marvelous.